How's it going, boys? It's me, your favorite snake oils merchant, and today we're gonna be discussing the dark side of Reddit. One of the abysmally brutalist things that currently exists in our world. It is a little bit sad, and no, we're not gonna be talking about stories from Reddit where, naughty things with children occur, where there are specific subreddits to do bad things to people. None of that. None of that. None of that at all. We're going to be talking about seemingly the most harmless things ever. And the whole topic is essentially social acceptance. In the 21st century, it's a huge deal. Like, nowadays, the term that people want to be accepted, that people want to be appreciated by others, has reached a completely new level of insanity. Almost any action we currently do, in the grander scheme of things, can be judged by a thumbs up or a thumbs down button. A lot of people use social media. Social media has pushed the concept that you have to be accepted, that everything that you do has to be loved by others to immense degrees. No one feels good about themselves when they post something on Facebook. It gets 2 upvotes, and someone they know posted some random cupcake, and it has received 3K updates. Things like this degrade our society. And it is nowhere as visible currently as Reddit, Reddit being one of the most biggest platforms of this type of behavior that we can see. We're going to be talking specifically about the most non-intimidating, friendliest Reddit groups possible. Pick and choose whatever you want. As long as it's a hobby, when there's an opinion, where people share their small things that they have achieved or whatnot, we're talking about those things. They seem completely innocent at first, but in reality, well, they make people feel bad. There's a lot of people who feel bad. Nowadays, not only because of the virus, people are slowly but certainly moving to more of an isolationist type of lifestyle. Phones are prevalent, social media is prevalent, you can always be online, you are always online. It's just the reality of the current day situation. People have less friends that they trust. People go online to fulfill their need for gratification. And that need for gratification is currently, I would probably say, the greatest need worldwide that needs to be appeased by the masses. That the masses want to be appeased by. And one of the easiest ways to get that done is, sadly, Reddit. But Reddit is a cesspool of a circle line way of thinking, which is, well, extremely sad in a lot of cases. Obviously, there are people who do not care about Reddit, and subreddits where you're just posting funny pictures and whatnot. Those are not the ones I'm talking about. Again, we're only talking about places that have a certain way of thinking engraved in them, where the masses think like one. Places, different opinions don't exactly have a good place to be in. Again, in this day and age, everyone wants to be accepted. And a lot of people go to places like Reddit to be accepted. Imagine this scenario. It's a pretty sad scenario because it happens day to day, but it's just the way things are currently in our society and daily lives. Someone does not have a lot of friends. They don't know where they belong. They have some hobbies, they have this and that. They go on Reddit. Their hobby is, let's say, I don't know, woodcrafting or woodworks or something like that. They find the subreddit which is about creating things from wood. They're a beginner. They're not good at it. But they have no one to share it with. So they share it with Reddit. But the problem with Reddit becomes this. There are people who could literally be classified as goddamn fucking gatekeepers on that site. People who will look at every new post posted, and if it doesn't fit their exact personal criteria for what's cool, what's hip, what's new, what's hot, then they're gonna downvote it. And they're gonna comment to make you feel bad even, maybe. And that's what happens with this person. he makes their first attempt at wood sculpting or whatnot. They upload it to Reddit, and it gets downvoted. There's like 1 upvote, 3 downvotes, there's a comment, it sucks. What do you think happens with that person mentally? Mentally, that person is not in a good place. He didn't have anyone to share his things with, you know? He was looking for acceptance on the internet, and he sadly chose Reddit of all places, a place that's extremely gatekept by, well, a lot of people, and if you don't fit the criteria that those people think, well, good luck getting there. Good luck getting any upvotes. Good luck feeling socially accepted. Good luck getting any kind of feeling of gratification for your work. It's not happening. Oh no, it's not happening. You're gonna feel worse about yourself. So the small hobby that you enjoyed, suddenly, in your head, that feels sad. That small hobby, while it still may seem cool to you, at the same time, you have this innately tied emotion that hobby, well, people are gonna not like you for it. Well, what does this person do? Maybe he continues to stick with the hobby, maybe he doesn't, maybe he changes. Why? Because someone had the ability to literally gatekeep a person from showing something to someone, well, to everyone else, because he was a beginner and they didn't like it. Sure, there's a million people who would like it and say, hey, cool, that's a crazy good first attempt or whatnot. But that's not the way that things happen. Sometimes they do happen like that, and that's good. But a lot of cases, it doesn't happen like that. Let's take another example. Again, someone who wants to fit in but doesn't exactly fit in. Let's say they're not a goth per se, but they kind of, they're not sure. They try this goth thing, right? And they come on Reddit and post themselves in black and crosses and all that goth shit, right? What happens? Well, now they get upvoted because, ooh, a new god, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. And this person, who previously had nothing, now is, well, essentially, congratulations. He now is essentially almost forced into being a god because that's how people accept him. Because he posted it on Reddit. And some of you may think that's a little bit of an overstatement how that stuff works. Well, sadly, it is 100% not an overestimate. People feel good when they get a lot of likes on something, and people feel bad when they don't get a lot of likes on something. Everyone wants to get more upvotes than the other person because that makes them better. And Reddit is a huge, ginormous catalyst for it. There are people who repost things that were hip and cool a year or two before in hopes that they're gonna achieve it. And for what? Reddit karma or whatever the hell it's called? Just so they can feel fulfilled. Just so they can have something to brag about. They don't have going anything in their lives. They just have a lot of karma or points. I don't know how Reddit works honestly like that. I don't know what's it called. But you get the point. There are people who take great pride in the fact that they are a respected part of a community of X because they have a lot of karma points or whatever, a lot of things like that. And that is absolute insanity. That is absolute insanity to the fullest. And when you don't get accepted by a community like this, a lot of people feel bad. A lot of people want to try something new, something great, something they want, but they are literally gatekept by other people who think they're better because they have a bunch of upvotes on their profile or comment or whatever. The fact that people buy Reddit Gold and Reddit Silver and Reddit Wood or Reddit whatever is also a pure amount of insanity because that's supposed to be big. That's supposed to be achievement. It's not. But we live in a day and age where it is an achievement. And people who want to get achievements there and are completely cancelled out of the possibility because their opinion differs from other people are gonna get bashed. And that's horrible. Just because a space has a circle jerk line of thinking and you're not accepted in it is pretty ludicrous by definition. But again, in this day and age, that's completely normal, and a lot of people ignore it. You know? A lot of people ignore the fact that this exists. And Reddit is not the only culprit. Pretty much all social media, honestly, is at this point the culprit of it. Facebook, Twitter, everything. Everything where you judge something with a like or dislike. Where you can comment when you were called that person's opinion stupid. It is a horrible thing. It is an absolutely horrible thing. And a lot of people seek that kind of acceptance there. Because they don't know where else to seek it. And they get burned. Yeah, pretty sad, pretty bad, not gonna lie, boys. It's pretty disgusting. But that is the life we live in. So I would say, probably don't be on social media if you want an actual healthy mental state. That would probably help a lot of people. Especially those people who feel the the absolute unreasonable need to get 200 likes on a post, and then the next time get 300 likes on a post. And if they get less, they feel bad about themselves. It is insane. Well, anyway, that's pretty much it. So this was Quizzer Sensei. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel, check out Discord, check out the Patreon, check all of that good stuff, and have a nice day. Bye-bye!